All right, so we good?
All right, we good, man. We live, brother. Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
thank you for joining us today. My name is Ontarian Hawkins here, the Passive Income Guru. Um, Guest, one of my good friends, marketing buddies, business partners, Jay, is here with me, and we're going to give you some strategies, folks, on how you can start making money online from day one. Now, marketing pretty much in your mind. Okay, marketing starts in your mind, and if you have the right strategies, if you have the right people behind you, the right mentors, then you can do wonders online. You can do wonders in your business. It's all about the belief level. So I wanted to bring Jay on today because Jay is having some massive success. I've seen this guy. I've seen him work consistently. I've seen him be. I've seen his vision. I've seen him help people. I've seen him make money every single day. And I was like, you know what? We got to get on the hangout, man, to see what you're doing. So, Jay, thanks for joining us, man. You doing all right?
Uh,
How's everything going today?
Everything's doing good. Everything's going good, man. So I definitely wanted to kind of jump on with you and help out any way I
Good.
could with everybody.
Definitely, man. And I appreciate your time and everything. You know, time is very important. And I just want to I want to honor that. So, Jay, we connected not too long ago, right? We
Right,
haven't been knowing each other that long. It's been
right. It was
just a few
actually
months.
right. Like I think about probably May, June, about June when I actually came to you. So it's about June.
Right. Okay. And so we end up we connected and we actually joined forces and Easy One Up, one of our
Right.
opportunities. And you're doing other things as well, so we'll get into that later. But you joined forces with Easy One Up, and man, you hit the ground running. I mean, you didn't ask questions. You just hit the ground running. But before we
Right.
get into that, brother, tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and how you got into this industry.
Okay. Well, actually, here, I actually been involved in network marketing for about 4 years now, actually. And when I
Okay.
first came in, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was music. I was doing nothing but music, But my brother, he drugged me into the whole business. And my first company was actually like a health and wellness program, but I really wasn't
Hmm.
successful because it was my first time ever doing anything. So I think I probably got like 3 people signed up, and that was it.
Gotcha.
So, but from there, it was one of those things to where let me dig a little deeper in this and kind of see if this is something that I really want to be involved in. So from there, everyone kind of knows of Motor Club of America. That was the big thing when
MCA.
everyone, yeah, MCA. So I came right in, I hit the ground running with that, but it was a lot of hype around it. So I was actually being successful off of the hype at the time. It was brand new, everyone was jumping on it. So once the hype had died down, everything else kind of died down. The sales, everything. So I found myself running around again. And next thing you know, I said, let me just kind of focus now on learning the business itself because maybe it's not the opportunity, maybe it's me. Let me just kind of focus on learning the whole network marketing industry. So, like everyone else, I kept trying to do something different. I was jumping from program to program, trying to put my own method on it, and it wasn't working. I really didn't have no mentor or anything at the time showing me how to
Right.
do any of this. So, I said, let me just go ahead and start just kind of doing what a lot of people call reverse funnels. So let me start trying to look in to see what other people are doing here after a while. And after a while, I started studying. I said, how am I running into a lot of these big guys? It's making all this money, or I'm running into these guys that are just all over the place. So I just studied, and I studied for about a year or two, just kind of studying. I stopped focusing on, just started just focusing on, what are ways that I could be better as a marketer, and start focusing on, giving more value. So, I've been in it for a long time now. I'm just finally having my breakthrough. And I'm gonna be honest, man, after we kind of ran into each other, happening for me because I've been stalking you. So when I was stalking you, man, I said, let me
Yep.
just go ahead and see what he's doing and mimic the same exact thing. So, I seen that you was giving videos, shooting videos. So I said, let me start doing the
Hmm.
exact same thing and let people know exactly what I'm doing. And pretty much here, and ever since then, now things have really started taking off just because of me, just kind of being a leader, utilizing everything that I know, and now putting it to action because I knew a lot just from, trying to learn this for the past couple of years. So I had a lot of information, but I wasn't putting nothing to action. So when I started putting a lot of stuff to action, that's when I started noticing more people was being involved with me because, the videos, as I said, you shoot them all the time. It builds that content where people already building that relationship with me. So these people have been
That's
watching
right.
me for a long time, and I'm thinking I'm shooting videos for nothing. And now all of a sudden, boom, everybody's, coming to me saying, hey, I watched your video on YouTube. I watched your video on YouTube. And they already feel that there's a relationship there because,
That's the greatest feeling, ain't it?
just because I'm just being me. I'm just getting on here and I'm saying, hey, I'm utilizing, I'm getting online, I'm seeing what other people are doing, and I'm putting the same information out there just in my own
Right.
form. And now it's just, things have become totally easy for me as far as, marketing now because the information from all the years of, struggling and just information overload, now I'm actually putting it to work. So when people call me or they text me or email me, they feel like, hey, no one really talks to me. Everybody wants to either hide behind an email and not talk. So, I want to talk to you and kind of figure out a way that I can do things. So when I actually talk to them and tell them all this information I've learned from over the years, they're like, man, you know so much, why are you not doing this or why are you not doing that? And I'm like, well, I just want to help everyone now because nobody did that for me. So now I'm just saying, let me be that voice for people. If you find me, I'm out here and I'm going to give you whatever I know. So that's why I say, this right here, making videos and following you, man, it's really helped me out. So I've been doing this for a while now, and I'm finally getting to that point.
So your breakthrough is starting to come through the cracks.
Exactly. Now, I mean, every day, I'm getting people calling me, texting me. And the thing is that once I started really leaving my information being accessible to people, more and more
Mm-hmm.
started happening. Once I said, text me, call me. People are texting me, they're calling me and they're asking things, and then you never know who you're talking to. So I mean, just now, just being, just like I said, giving valuable information, whatever I learn, I put it out there. So anything that I see that people are doing and it could benefit and help anyone, I just put it out there. So I took the leadership role. Once I started taking that leadership role and just, forgot about money, just said, let me work on helping people. And at the end of the day, everything else will come back to me. I really wanted to test that theory. I tested that theory.
That's huge.
Now it's coming to life now. Just being a blessing to answer the phone. Like I'm actually helping people out by going in their back offices and fixing stuff for them just on our marketing system. So it's like when you're able to go that extra mile just to help somebody, you think you're small. Like, no problem, whatever. I just did that. But
Oh
that's,
man, it comes back to you, brother.
man, and you're like, oh my gosh, he really needed this done, like, so just doing small things, just answering one question for somebody, is that's big help to people. And I never knew it was that big or it was that major until I really started helping more and more people. So every day now I have people that are coming to me, they're not even a part of my team and whatever, in certain programs I do promote. And I'm not saying, well, who's your sponsor or anything like that. I say, well, this is what I can do for you here. This is how we can work, or this is what I can give you. You know, and once they see that, it's that we just build that relationship, and then they say, hey, I see you're marketing this, and boom, now we're business partners. And it's all because I helped them do something different that didn't have nothing to do with me at all. They just read across my video and wanted some help or some information, and I just took the time out
Wow.
to answer a question or talk to them. And now they say, hey, I see you're a part of Easy One Up. What is that about? No problem. Let me go ahead and give you my link. We built that relationship. I didn't turn them away. I didn't do anything different. So it's not a secret that I tell everyone. It's just build a relationship with people and everything else will start happening. And that's all that I'm doing. I'm shooting video content and building relationships with people. And everything else is just happening.
Jay, it can't be that easy, brother. Are you telling me? So here's the deal. I do videos too. We both in the video game, and questions every day or every multiple times a day on what's the secret sauce. What's the secret sauce to your success, Ontarian? You know what? I provide value. I connect with people. I care about people. I build relationships. The title of this hangout is how to make extra income. It doesn't matter if you have proof of income or not. Go out there and start building relationships.
Right.
You see, if you want people to hunt you down,
Mm-hmm.
you have to care enough about them and their circumstances and provide content in that particular way. And we're going to talk about this in just a second. Provide content. First of all, you got to know who your target market is.
Right.
Who you actually targeting.
Right.
If you don't know what your target is, you're going to miss the target. You're not going to know. If you're trying to throw darts at a bullseye, at a target, and you don't know what that target is, you're just shooting at the wind.
Right.
And then once you know your target market and how they think, then you can. It's easy to market to them.
Right.
Just like you said, you said a couple of things very key, brother. You said you have to take a step back, get educated, which is huge, and then after you studied and educated yourself, you executed, and from that execution, people started just to find you. They started to say, "Hey, man, I saw your video. You're getting phone calls. It happens to me too, man." I tell people all the time, video marketing. Get outside of your comfort zone. Start doing videos.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna share this. The actual first, after I show people how to set up a sales funnel, Facebook group that I have, I'm going to go into video marketing strategies.
Gotcha.
That's because that's what I built my business on. That's what you building your business on.
Right.
It works.
Right. And now what I'm doing now is just scaling up. I tell I tell everyone, I say, what they say, well, sometimes you have to build your videos up, which is fine. And I'll tell everybody, paid traffic, I do pay traffic as well, but I just fill my funnel up with the paid traffic. What's converting for me is the warm market, is the videos. So even on my paid traffic,
there you go.
What I tell a lot of people, what I do here is that I'll actually send my marketing sales letter is in my actual sales letter. I don't send YouTube links because I don't like putting all my competition in the email. My sales letters out and I send videos of me. So since I shoot videos every day, I always submit a bridge page and, then everything goes into my sales pages. But I just kind of, if it's like right now it's Christmas. So I'm having that Christmas approach. I'm putting everything, I'm shooting videos, letting them know that I'm a real person. And a lot of people are responding back to my broadcast messages, just from me shooting a simple video and sending it out there. So it's not plain email, I'll send the email, but then I'll say video inside. So they know when they click that link, they're going to be actually looking at something with me, explaining it to them. So they say, okay, this guy's always sending me something. He has a YouTube, and once you do go to my page, you'll see that I have a list of videos and, people interacting with me and different things like that. So that relationship is already being built. So as the cold leads are now starting to get warm to me, now they're getting close. So it's just keeping that funnel full. So I tell everybody, if you do have a budget, start filling the pipeline up and shoot your videos and showcase every win. If it's 2 leads, hey, I got 2 leads for today. If it's 5 leads, I got 5 leads today, and shoot a YouTube video about it and show everybody how you did it, because some people are not even getting 1 lead. So right there, you are a leader to someone, just off of that, because I have people that, sadly enough to say that, they've been in programs for a year and haven't made 1 sale. So when you're actually telling them, hey, I can show you how to get 50 leads, and they're like, whoa, how do you do that? And you say, I can show you how to do that within 24 to 48 hours if you have, paid, some at least $50. You at least have $50. If you can sell $50 a week, we can actually keep you consistent leads. And if we keep following up with the relationship building, if it's texting, video sales, letters, calling them up, we have to work that lead. We have to let them know that you're here for them, because it's not about you. They know that you're going to get paid. You have to let them know that it's about them. Create a vision for them. Let them know, like, hey, that with this opportunity, you can have that income. Your children can go to college. You can do whatever that you want to do for them for Christmas, as long as you learn this. This is a business here, so we're going to give you the tools to be successful, but it's all about you as far as training, as far as how to close those sales, how to carry yourself as a professional and things like that. So that's why we say it's the relationship is very important in any business world that you go into. They're going to tell you that relationship is building. When you're at a car dealership, the car dealers are actually figuring out, do you have a family? Do you take trips? They want to know, will you need a bigger car? Will you need something that holds gas mileage? They're building that relationship within that time frame that they have that person, and then they're executing and asking for that sale. So that's why I tell people, build that relationship, let them know it's about them, and let them know how they can actually benefit from this opportunity and how you're here to help them and coach them. You can't do anything for them, but definitely be the coach and guide them and set them up with a plan. That's what most people want. They just want to know what's next.
Right.
And if you can be that to tell them what's next, oh man, you sky's the limit.
Man, that's powerful right there, bro. That's powerful. So it comes down to the relationship, and it's about them. It's about them, and in our marketing, we have to paint that picture,
right,
through what we're doing as well. When we tell our story, because telling your story is huge online, and all you're doing for people is painting a picture, either through videos, you're telling your story, or you're on Facebook. Those are my two main arsenals: YouTube.
And I'm studying the Facebook now.
Yeah, Facebook, man. I'm telling you, Facebook. I'm just every day I'm telling a story. I don't even have to say a word. Through my words every day, I'm telling a story.
Mm-hmm.
You see, and people they see me consistently. Like I start my day on Facebook with a motivational quote.
Right.
And I may say something like "Good morning" or "Good afternoon" because. And I actually advise them to, hey, say it back to me. How's your day going? I'm really concerned. I really want to know how your day is going.
Right.
I might get a couple of inboxes, or it's about I built that connection with these people over time. So everything, and there may be people who's following me or I'm friends with that. They haven't reached out to me yet. I've had that before. I've had people call me up and say, half a year, 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months. You never know who's watching.
Right.
So we're out, you and I, Jay, we're out to help people see past their fears, help people see past their comfort zone. Right. Because when you start a business online, you got to get out of your comfort zone. It's not a overnight deal, folks.
Oh yeah.
And what I'm putting together for my people in my group is a 90-day game plan. Pick 1 or 2 marketing strategies you want to do for the next 90 days and just hit the ground running. Don't look back. Don't worry about the results that you want to get or that you're not getting. Just hit the ground running and don't look back. Jay, I had this question the other day from a gentleman who was on my team. I want you to answer this for us. He said, Ontarian, how can I make sales even if I don't have any income proof? I don't have it. He said, I don't have it. I've had this question before. He said, I don't have any income proof. Sales. What would you say to this gentleman?
What I did, I actually, it was the same thing with Easy One Up. I followed your lead. I actually came in and I utilized the team. I utilized my sponsor actually, and with the leadership skills that I already had, I just presented myself as a leader. So it wasn't about the sales. I said, hey, there's an opportunity out here, and it's life changing. So when you join our team, this is what we provide for you. We're going to provide this, we're going to provide that. I came off as a leader, and I didn't come out saying, hey,
right.
If you want to join me, I came off as putting it out there as that, our team, we're going to have this for you. When you come in, I was very confident. It was pretty much about my team. It wasn't about me, and that's what helped me out. And also, like I said, being a leader, already saying that, hey, when you come out, I came out knowing what I was talking about. Speaking regarding, solo ads, saying, hey, when you come in with us, you're going to be set up with a marketing system. We're going to also provide traffic and different things. So when they're like, okay, I already painted the picture for them. It wasn't about, what I was making. I painted the picture. I kind of did a reverse. Like it's like I just said, I always painted the picture of them seeing the vision first. So once they seen that vision, that's how I executed from there and said, hey, once you get in with this, now this is what our team is doing. So I capitalized off of the team.
Nice.
So our team has produced over $30,000, in profits. You want to be a part of this. I leveraged the team, and also, I'm gonna be honest, like I said, solo ads. So buying traffic and relationship building on the back end as well is what I did without the results, and I was okay. So I mean, pretty sure if you got something better, but that's what I personally did on my side.
Yeah, that's perfect, man. That's perfect because when you're able to, and my answer to that question would be this: if you don't have income proof, I always tell people that I started from. Everybody starts from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time where I didn't have any income coming in whatsoever. And one of my mentors told me, she said this, and this is always stuck in my mind. Your success is going to be equivalent on your activity that you do before the money shows up. Before the money shows up, what are you going to do about it? And that struck a fire in me because, I'm sitting there like, well, you know what? I gotta, money is everywhere. Money is all around us. And the money that we desire is in other people's pockets.
Mm-hmm.
In order to get that money out of people's pockets and somebody come to you and say, hey, Jay, please take my credit card. Please take my debit card. There is a way that we have to present ourselves. Okay, as a leader, we have to do that. We have to present the solution. We have to solve a problem. We have to eliminate pain. So my goal, first of all, the first thing I did was I studied and I knew who my target market was. Once I knew who my target market was, I wanted to learn how did they think? What was the psychology of their being when it comes to making money online? Well, everybody could use an extra $50 to $100 a day. So if I can show them how to make an extra $50 to $100 a day, that's one problem. On top of that, these people that join me, I need to also show them how to do the same thing, how to market and how to tap into. So all we're doing in the end is duplicating ourselves for people to follow our lead. And that's exactly what you did, Jay. You say, hey, this guy's making videos. I'm gonna start making videos, and boom, you got your business is expanding, brother, on all sides. Not just an Easy One Up, but Motor Club of America. Your Conversion Pros marketing system is taking off. It's amazing. It's really amazing, brother. So it's all about, it's if you don't have income proof, leverage. This is what Jay said. Leverage other people's information, other leaders' information. Maybe they have a screenshot that you can share, proof of income. You can. So, for example, in your Facebook post, you can put something like, "I'm glad I teamed up with today in this business. He's been able to generate such and such," and then you leverage that. And I call that type of marketing by association. And basically, as you consistently talk about that, and at the same time you're adding a little bit of value, giving a little bit of motivation, people are going to look at you as like, this guy's, or this girl is serious. What do they have that I'm not doing? Because I'm pretty sure there's people out there that want to make an extra $50 to $100 a day.
Oh yeah.
And if you can show them how to do that, that's huge.
Right.
That's absolutely huge.
Right.
So that's what I would do. I would study, educate myself first, and then market to my target market. Tell your story and tell your story at all costs. In all your videos or your content, make sure you're telling a little bit of your story, and people love it. Yeah. They love you being authentic. People know that you care. through a lot of different ways, but video marketing, people can see your face expressions, they can see your body language. You know, Jay and I, we're on this hangout to help people. We want to give information that's going to help you to move to the another level. You know, in the end, the money will come when you're consistent, when you believe in yourself, when you get out of your comfort zone. The money will show up. I can guarantee you. Our breakthroughs are different. I didn't have a breakthrough. I mean, it took me 3 years to figure out what a sales funnel was. I could have quit a long time ago. 3 years to get the right information about marketing. And then it took another couple of years because I kept starting and stopping. And I really had to just sit down and focus. I said, you know, and ask myself, what did I really want? What did I really want? And I knew I had to help more people. I knew I had to help more people see where they needed to be and where they wanted to be to help them. So, yeah, man, I appreciate you, Jay, man.
No problem. No problem.
I really do, brother.
And that's the kind of the same thing I tell my people as well. You know, I always say, you know, you want to study the product and you also want to think like a new person. You like I mentioned earlier, like a reverse funnel. You know, you got to think like a new person. So they want to know what's next, you know. So once I join you in this opportunity, you know, I tell them, you know, they say, what's next? You know, so you got to know what's the next step. Then from there, you got to let them know you're going to go with a marketing system and say, we got to have that game plan. We're going to get you set up with your marketing system. From there, we're going to focus on traffic. Once we get you some traffic and some leads, then we're going to that's when we have to do follow-ups. From there, they know that I've studied something along marketing and the company itself. So that's why I tell everyone, you want to make sure that you be a student of the product or a student of this business. So it's not to get rich quick, but most people don't want to get rich. They don't want to get rich slow. And I understand that. So you want to study the product. And then once you study the product and put it out here as a leader, because I always say people join leaders, they don't join newbies. They don't join unless you have a big network. And if you have a big network and a cult-like following where you can post something and everyone joins, you don't have it that way. So you have to go out here and study what we're doing, because we're only going to tell you, well, most of the big dogs, they only say about the program, but most people don't understand that there's a lot that goes on in the back end. And that's why I like getting on the phone and explaining that so they know, like, okay, he knows what he's talking about. So if you just let people know up front that this is a business and how you're going to help them be successful and worthy. And that's why I prefer video. I hate texting all the time. If we're texting, I'm gonna call you because I can relate this better by speaking to you or sending a video and putting it out there, and it speaks to everyone. So if I get a question from one person in my team or two people, I'm going to make a video and put it out there for 50 more people because I know they're not the only person to have it. So now I'm a leader to these people because they feel like I'm answering questions for them too, and I'm not even on their team. So study the product, become a leader, you know, study this thing in and out as far as marketing, be creative. That's what I tell everybody. Marketing, sometimes if you got to stand outside the box and look at it and say, we need a bigger box because I'm just too creative. So you got to do what you got to do, and it's going to be there. If you just be true to the heart, care about people's being successful, like I said, 1-2 leads to people is success. So if you can show
that is success.
If you can show how you got it, put it out there, shoot a video and let the world know.
There you go.
And you're going to be fine. So I definitely appreciate you, man, having me on and letting me rattle a little bit because I go in my videos too. So
yes, hey man, I appreciate you. Like I said, great nuggets, man.
No problem.
Like I said, the little successes, like you said, generating a lead, your first lead. That is exciting for a lot of people who haven't ever really generated any lead before online.
Yeah.
And go out and do a video about it. Say, hey, I just started a home-based business. I generated my first 2 leads. This is how I did it. I'm gonna show you how to do the same. Now you're a leader. Now you're an instant leader, and all you got to do is just build on top of that. Just build.
That's it.
All right, Jay. Well, appreciate you, man.
No problem, man. No problem at all, man. We got to do more of these. So, like I said, I'm going to be starting a lot of hangouts for my people as well. First of the year on one of my
definitely hangouts is nice, man. You can showcase a lot of people.
And one of the deals that I'm actually doing, the market is open. A lot of people don't do it, so I feel like I said, you know, if you see that the market is open for something like that, be a leader, start closing these deals for people that need that particular help, and they will thank you later. So, you know, that's
That's right.
why, you know, like I said, if I can help any way, you know, I want to give nuggets as possible. So definitely, I appreciate you, man.
There you go, brother. And just to let you guys know, we are inside of my particular Facebook group. Jay is in there too. We just like to go over and beyond above what everybody else is doing. Yesterday we had some. I gave away $1,000 yesterday, and Jay was one of the recipients. I actually the $1,000 went amongst 5 people, and Jay received 200 of that $1,000 because
Appreciate it.
I like to reward my people who's working. I mean, if you're out there working this business or any other business, and I see your video all the time. If I see your posting on Facebook, I know you're serious. I reward you for that. I'm going, and I see who's doing it. I see the people who are taking their business serious. So yeah, Jay, congratulations, man. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
I appreciate it, man.
And the sky's
And
the
just to
limit, man.
kind of let people know, you know, when you do have profits or if you make any money, invest some of that back in traffic. So even though I received some of that, that's going back in traffic
Right.
to make a bigger payout. So if you get some,
There you go.
payouts, or if you get profits, if it's $100, take 50 or 40 of it out, buy traffic, and get, you know, keep that funnel full. So like I said, if you put me on here, I'm gonna drop some nuggets for them, man. So
Man, love it. That's right, brother. I love that, man. Thanks.
no
Thank you.
problem.
That's
No
powerful.
problem.
That's right. You got to put back into your business. You know, you got to put it back in your business, whatever you receive. So that's just going to keep your business stronger. It's going to increase it. So that's what it's all about.
Definitely.
All right, brother. Thank you so much again, man. Go ahead and get your lunch, man. I kind of
No
held you
problem.
too
No
long.
problem. All right, man. You have a blessed day.
All right, you too, brother.
All right, brother.
We'll be in touch.
All right.
All right.